G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. I think it's episode 203 if I'm not mistaken. Hope you guys are doing well today. In the previous episode, we focused quite heavily on trying to set up the area for our farm in the Mistlands. We had a bit of a mishap, discovering that some types of soil can actually be used for cultivation, whilst others can't. We recovered pretty quickly. We found a little bit more of the soft tissue, so we're just processing that right now. And I think we actually have quite a lot of refined eider at this point, and I'm thinking maybe we want to spend a little bit of time this episode looking at what we can upgrade, maybe what we can get in terms of some new stuff. Obviously we probably need to wait until the refining process is done, so we might start off with just, you know, continuing with you know, the build of the farm. Let me just chuck even more wood in there. We may as well get the heart going, like, constantly. Good. Alternatively, we could actually look for some forts to attack if we really wanted to do that, but yeah, probably not going to rush into that. Let's go out to the Mistlands base. Now, there is one thing that I'm definitely going to do this episode as well, and I've been sort of reading quite a few comments. I don't know what episode specifically, but, you know, you guys will probably see this much later on. But I've only caught up to comments that people have left around the Galdr table, and not to ignore it. So I am going to essentially come back to that today, because yeah, I do realize, you know, I've sort of dismissed it a little bit, thinking that it's just a purely magic thing, and I'm more of a sword and shield kind of guy, but I'll actually take a look at that in this episode, see if we can check it and see what it gives us. So anyway, we need to think about making an actual home in this location. I probably don't need this here anymore, and get rid of the stairs there. And yeah, we should start thinking about how we're going to set up this home. I think, you know, we'll simply just do a square-ish looking home. I do probably want some of the base of it to be half submerged. But I think maybe what I'll do is I'll just use that as a guide. Maybe just one more, like so. And from here... yeah, okay. Right, so... I think that's good enough. Let's just do... something like that. Alright. Now, I probably want to do like a half stone, half wood structure. I think I've mentioned that in the past. So I'm sort of thinking about how we're going to actually do that. Also, the other thing is I'm not entirely sure how big we want the house to be. It doesn't need to be too big, to be honest, provided that you know, we can fit in at least, you know, one bed and maybe a fireplace. Maybe 1 or 2 storage chests. Alright, this wisp torch, yeah, okay, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? I should maybe get a wisp torch set up just above this spot here. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Can also maybe move the normal workbench right there. Is that a big enough space? I think it might be. I'm sort of thinking about making it double story. The upper floors will be primarily made from wood. I think that'll be decent enough. We do have a little bit more space here to work with. If we wanted to expand the house a little bit more this way, we could. But I don't really see a reason why we would need to do that at this point. Let's just move the portal for a sec. Alright, good. Just gonna go home as well and see if I can munch on some bread. Have a bit of a snack. Keep our stamina going a little bit more. It is actually quite late. Might not be a bad idea to have a sleep as well, in fact. Okay. I assume the refinery might still be going. Yeah, it is. So we'll probably have to wait a little bit more for that. I think maybe the next time we go back, we should be good to break it down and check out the Galdr table. I've just forgotten though, I do want to repair my hammer. Hammer is looking a little bit worse for wear. I'm feeling like the space is a little bit dark here, don't you guys think? I feel like we're missing at least one more lamp. I wonder if there's a way you could create like a lamp that sort of just like hangs. Or perhaps maybe that's where the hanging brazier might come in. You know, we could hang one up there. We'll think about that later, obviously. Or maybe it's just about repositioning the two lanterns that we currently have. That could possibly work as well. Alright, so let's continue on here. You know, one thing that I just thought about right now is, I wonder if it would be possible to just have the Iter refinery sitting out here, although maybe that's not such a great idea because you would need to try and haul black metal and stuff out here anyway. So yeah, maybe not such a great idea. I was just sort of thinking we could, you know, build stuff out of marble. We're quite obviously going to be needing a door, so I'm just going to do that right there, just so that we have an easy way to go in and out while we're building this. Alright, great. And I think maybe this is high enough for the initial ceiling. And then the next floor is going to be all wood. Should be good enough. So we'll do, like, storage and stuff down here, maybe a fireplace. In fact, I should perhaps think about where I want to set up the fireplace first. Let me just move that out of the way. The workbench, yeah, I do need the workbench out of the way as well, actually. But I do need it. I might just leave that there. And yeah, we'll think about building ourselves some kind of a floor. Do I want a stone floor or do I want wooden floors? That's a good question as well. I kind of want to play around with like wooden floors, if I can. So something like that might be nice. I wonder if I can sort of figure out a good way to snap it in a right position, but I think I'm gonna have to freeform the first piece, and that's okay. So maybe something like that. And then we'll sort of follow along with the pieces that we have. I probably also just want to put these pieces in as well, just to, you know, stabilize the floor a little bit. Looks like we need a little bit more wood. We should have some. But I get the feeling we're going to need to harvest some more wood very, very soon. Yeah, looks good. Again, let's just get this piece in, like so. We should actually go back and snack on something. So probably a good idea to go back and again, we'll check on how the refinery is going. Alright, let's go. I think all of the refining is done, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see the cogs sort of moving around. I guess the refined iter, they're the ones that cause all of the sparks. I guess if you leave them for too long sitting around, you could have, obviously, the issue of things in the area sort of disintegrating. Well, not disintegrating, but breaking down. Speaking of, I might actually just spend some time just repairing a few things in the area here, because we haven't really done that in a while. I know at least we don't really have to do this like too often. But yeah, I was reading someone's comments and they said that the first time they dealt with the refinery, they didn't realize that it was causing damage. And I think what had happened is, like, they went on a bit of an adventure, you know, exploring and stuff like that, and came back, and half the house was destroyed as a result of keeping the refinery going. Possibly also because they kept the refinery indoors, not realizing that it was causing damage. And totally see that happening. Alright, so as a lot of people have pointed out, I haven't checked out the Galdr table. Yes, yes. So we are going to check that out right now. 20 Yggdrasil wood is required. 10 black metal. So a little bit more black metal. Which we don't have. Maybe we've got some... Yeah, I think we do. I recall... Oh, no. Okay. No, no. Right. We might have to wait a little bit more before we get the black metal that we need, guys. A little bit of coal in there. Let's just drop in some more. There we go. Drop that back and drop these back as well. We've got plenty of black metal though, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. So while we do wait, we may as well just take a look at what we want next from the forge. So I think an obvious thing is that we would want to be upgrading the Mistwalker and the Carapace Shield. Carapace Shield is not going to be an issue. Mistwalker is, because of the amount of iron that we need. I'm just going to double check to see if we've got any whatsoever. We've got a little bit. Do we have iron scraps? Oh yeah, we do. We do. So that's good. We'll drop these in now. I've actually not got enough coal sitting in, you know, smelters apparently, so just fix that. Alright, so at least those things are progressing. I almost get the feeling that I would like to maybe go back to the Mistlands and just continue the build there while we're waiting for stuff to smelt. But let's take a look at what we can do with the carapace shield. So we've got 20 carapace, scale hides, and refined eider. So we should be able to do this, and maybe even upgrade it to the highest tier, even with the amount of carapace that we have. Yeah, plenty of stuff. Getting a little heavy here. Let's just maybe drop that temporarily. Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, that's why we're only at level 2. We need the next thing to improve the upgrades. We need the vice. Okay, alright. What? Okay. Okay, guys. We can make the lanterns ourselves. I just realized. But you know what? I mean, there's no real reason why we can't just steal them, right? Unless we don't feel like fighting the vergers. Crom. I would love to get Crom. But I think maybe I'm gonna hold on to that thought and instead go with the Demolisher, because I think this does an AoE attack that might be quite good for dealing with a lot of mobs in the mines. It does need 20 iron though. I mean, we do have plenty of scrap iron and we can easily source some more, so that's not really an issue. Hauling it back is going to be a bit of a process though, isn't it? So, we stirred the cauldron. We still stirred the cauldron, apparently. Well, you know what? Let's unstir the cauldron then. I forget what kind of attack this is. Oh, it's a bat attack. Okay, yeah. Bats. Right. Well, not too much of a big deal. They might get to our chooks though. But, you know, even if they do, it's not too bad because we can easily just put the eggs closer to fires and stuff and, you know, have them hatch. So we've got plenty of eggs in storage. Where are they spawning? Not too many of them. I think there are probably like a few hanging around in the actual base. Yeah, I can definitely see them attacking our chooks down there. Oh god, alright. Hey, get away from my chooks, you bastards. I think they've just like killed all of my chooks, literally. The cauldron calms, great, good. Well, at least we've got a big supply of chicken now. For when we need to make those roast chooks. Jeez. Alright. Well, let's gather everything up. I think the eggs, we don't automatically pick them up, right? So, these are all too cold. Too cold. I should be able to just, like, throw them there. I mean, I need to start the fire, though. So yeah, we'll go with, like, another 4 chooks here. And, we'll gather the rest of the eggs. Do I have any food for them? Apparently not. Maybe they've run out of food. Might need to drop in some other stuff. Yeah, we can go with some more onion seeds. There we go. Right. Chicken meat. I've got a lot of feathers. Someone was also saying that I should be keeping, like, rancid remains. I think I've already gotten rid of rancid remains, though, from the collection that I have here. So yeah, anyway. If I do happen to get rancid remains again, I'll try to note to keep them. Apparently they're rare, but I don't know what we'd be using them for anyway, so... Anyway, where were we? I really think that I can't exactly do too much more with the forge. So, unless I do get, like, the upgrades for it. So let me just focus back onto what we were doing with trying to get the Galdr table. And see what's available there. I'm sure I'm going to need the refined iter, though, with whatever we could make from the Galdr table, so let me just hang on to that. So, Galdr table, we need the black metal and Yggdrasil wood. Didn't we just pick up the black metal, though? Or have I... hang on. Did I put it away? I've got some here. We need 4 more. Okay. Is this heavy? It is. It is actually quite heavy. Let's just drop this here. And then, yeah, Yggdrasil wood. I think we need 20 in total. Could be wrong. Ooh, yeah, I just saw that the refined iter there is definitely creating those sparks, so we need 5. So let's just plop that down. I'm not sure which side is which, but just do that. Ooh, okay. So Hugin's here to tell us what's what. And yeah, heaps more stuff unlocking, obviously. But maybe let's have a chat with Hugin. Trying your hand at scrying the runes, are you? I'm impressed, sorcerer. Charms and conjurations will take their toll, If you wish to master the arts, you must find appropriate sustenance. As it happens, the parts around here are looking ripe with all sorts of delicious new ingredients to gather. Lucky you. Oh, cheers, mate. Okay, apparently I use it from the other side? Oh no, yeah, it's this side as well. So, Galdr table, what can we do? Iter weave robe. 16 armor versus 34. Yeah, okay. So I guess this is more... Oh, okay. It gives you Iter regen. So if we are dabbling into any magic, then this is the gear that we want. Feather cape. I think someone mentioned about this, the feather cape in the comments. Donning this cape makes you feel lighter, almost as if you could fly. What? What is gravity but an effect of entropy? Limit full speed by 5 meters per second. Minus 100% full damage? I mean... that's exactly what we need. Alright, alright. And this is very easy to make. So we'll get that in a sec. Seal breaker. An object used to break a verger seal. Huh. Okay, so by using the seal breaker, we could literally just open up the verger forts and stuff without having to break anything. Possibly. Again, just making an assumption. Let me just go back. We do need to remember to get back to the bread, though. Sorcery shows itself in the eyes, so most mages wear cowls to disguise their occult pursuits. Plus 20% Ida regen. And we've got staves. Yeah, okay. So this might, like, cast fire or something, maybe? Yeah, okay, and this one casts ice. Staff of protection, so... maybe healing or damage negation or something? Sweet, okay. Drop all of that in there. Gonna need to work on some serpent stews sometime soon. Dead Raiser. Sacrifice a bit of blood to raise the dead. Upgrade the skull to spawn multiple skeletons and increase your blood magic to make them stronger. What? We need bone fragments and skeleton trophies to do this. I mean, to get the Dead Raiser. Interesting. Well, I mean, I don't mind maybe dabbling in a little bit of the magic, guys, at some point. I don't think I'll be using it, you know, as a substitute to the sword and shield, but if we want to have a play around. I'm very interested in the seal breaker, though. And I wonder if this is something that is a consumable, so once you use it, it disappears. But this is by far the most important thing here, I think. Yeah, and resistance versus frost, that's perfect. We definitely need that. And really, it's just around being able to not... you know, sustain damage when we fall. That way we can sort of climb mountains without, you know, being at risk of falling to our deaths. Hang on, let me just take a look at that once more. So we need feathers and scale hides. Yeah, okay. think that's enough. The scale hides. I can't remember how many, but... Sweet. Okay, there we go. And we can upgrade these things as well, which if we do want to get upgrades, then we're gonna have to, yeah, get one of these things. Unfading candles. What would an upgrade do for us, though? Oh, actually, let's wear this thing. I'll have to stash this away at some point, but... So... Gives us 2 armor instead of the 1. Wow. Such a great upgrade. Better durability. I'm neither here nor there on durability. But that seems to be the only thing. So, I don't know if it's really worth getting the upgrade or not. Should we make the seal breaker? I mean... I think I've got plenty of these things. Yeah, I've got 1 stack. Hopefully I'm not, like, squandering things here, but... I'm sort of afraid to use it. I might stash it away, and I'll only experiment on it when I actually find a verger camp or fort that I want to use it on. But, yeah. For now, I should keep it tucked away in our equipment section. Either that, or it's something that is used to summon some kind of a boss, maybe. Anyway, we do have the cape, which I want to just stash away. But yeah, I mean, check us out. I mean, looking even cooler than before. I mean, all of the armor sets look pretty darn cool, if you ask me. But, yeah, we've got a complete Mistlands set now, which I'm very happy about. And I guess I should give the whole sort of damage negation thing a try at some point. So there you go, guys, the Galdr table. Hopefully that's the thing that I really needed, but if it's not, you guys can all let me know. I'm sure you'll all let me know anyway. One thing that I could do is experiment with maybe just having one of the upgrades. And I don't know if by setting up an upgrade to the Galdr table, we would get, you know, some kind of unlock as a result, or if it just gives us, you know, the ability to upgrade. Yeah, questionable. Let me just set this one up. I mean, we've got 1 upgrade for the forge. I might as well set up another one for the Galdr table and see where that leads us. Ah, damn it. Okay. I need a little bit more Yggdrasil wood. I need a tiny bit more Iter as well. So let's just grab that. But you know, Yggdrasil wood shouldn't be too difficult to find out there. I think we've got enough marble. But I'm just going to stash away what we don't need. Alright. Yggdrasil wood. Let me just go back to our Mistlands base. And I'll see if we can quickly source some Yggdrasil wood. Yeah, just over this way, I reckon. The game hasn't really suggested that there is a way for us to replant Yggdrasil trees. So I almost feel like there would be a finite amount of Yggdrasil wood for us to use. Anyway, that's another couple of pieces, I reckon. Well, I might as well just grab all of this as well. Cool. That should be good enough. Oh, hang on. Check that out. We were sort of semi-floating. Hang on. Let me just give this a go. If I actually have enough stamina for it. Let's just wait for a second. All right. Oh, what? Ah, that is so cool. So we're pretty much like just glidey everywhere. I'm definitely going to find that to be extremely useful in the Mistlands. Let's head back. Let's just get that one last upgrade for the Galdr table. And I reckon if, you know, if it's just going to allow us to upgrade the cape, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Armor plus like one additional armor point, I don't think that's really a big deal. Yeah, I guess I just put it... Maybe I can put it in this corner here. This is all temporary stuff though, guys, don't forget. So I definitely would like to, you know, open this place up a little bit and have a bit more actual working space, so... but yeah. I don't think it unlocked anything, really. Aside from the ability to upgrade the feather cape. So, there you go. What I am going to focus on, though, quite a bit more, is our iron production. So, let me just load up our smelters here and get iron really going. Because I want to either get Crom or I want to get the that hammer. So let's throw that back there, and don't really have any more coal. I guess I'm just gonna have to break this down. That's fine. We are going to need... Oh, didn't I pick up the coal? No. We are going to need the... Well, sorry. We're gonna need more wood. Because, well, we're almost out of coal. Plus I need more wood out in the Mistlands as well, so maybe I can spend some time right now just cutting down a few trees here and there. Okay, that's a decent stack. I'll just pop this into the kilns, and from there we'll get some more wood. Brilliant. I do have a bit more soft tissue to process though, so I wonder if I should be, you know, going back to another refinery and, you know, processing even more ITER. I feel like we do have a decent amount of ITER though, so I guess there's always going to be a need, considering there are a few things that we haven't really upgraded just yet. Okay. We're at our limit. I forgot about all of the copper, though, that we're carrying. Let me just stash the copper away. We should be able to then just quickly grab the rest of that wood. There is still the matter of increasing the height of our wall, especially on the back side. We'll have to do that at some point. Oh, got these bats from our last attack. Come on. One more. I do hope that we don't have any more bats sitting around the front of the house, though, because that'd be a bit of a worry. Alright, we want to keep going. I mean, we do still have a lot of space in the inventory, so I'll keep going for a tiny little bit more. Have plenty of wood for both coal and the build. Oh, I love this. Alright, we still don't have any chooks just yet. Eggs are warm. That's good. So, let me just see. I do want to just drop in dandelion here. And I'll probably just throw in a few things in storage, and then we'll go back to the Mistlands. Continue the rest of our build here, for the rest of the episode anyway. Yeah, we can keep some wood here, I guess. It's fine. Just gonna snack on a sausage. I'll bring a loaf of bread with me as well. Likely to get hungry while we're down there. Actually, I do want to just hang out and get a rested buff, if we can. Minutes. Good enough. Alright, here we are. I'm not going to worry about the Jotun Puffs just yet, until they're fully mature. Oh, okay, well, as I say that. I'm gonna need to harvest and then replant them, I reckon, because Jotun Puffs are really the primary thing that I'm trying to grow. Though if we are about to dabble into more magic, then, you know, we'll have to make sure that we have a steady supply of the mage caps as well. Let's drop in that. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, this might be a little bit tricky. I think I'll just go in with the smaller pieces, and I'm okay with that. Great, and we'll get one of these in. Beautiful. Doors. Yeah, I guess we just get like a normal wooden door. Like so. I'm okay with that. Might need to do something like that at some point. Okay, looks good. The next thing that I want to just resolve immediately, though, is fireplace. And I'm sort of thinking maybe the fireplace needs to be pretty central. Do we want it sort of towards the back of the house? Might not be a bad idea. Like maybe over here. So we'll get rid of these two, and then we'll work around it. It's been a while since we've gotten a fire. campfire. We need some stones for that. Or we could get a hearth. A hearth seems very excessive. But cool. Nah, I'll get just a normal fireplace. Seems sensible to me. So yeah, something like that. And what we'll do is also then get some more of these pieces back in on the sides. Like so. Nope. And then we can maybe do these pieces. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And then we'll obviously have some kind of a chimney going. I want the chimney to be out of stone, or I'm just having a think here. We could make it out of stone though, right? That might be a better option. Yeah, okay, that's a decent start. Oh. Bit wonky. Yeah, I reckon something along those lines would be good. And then we'll obviously have to continue it all the way up. So let me just quickly plan how that's gonna work. I mean, I think that makes sense in my mind. I don't know if we'll have enough stone, actually, but... because this chimney is obviously going to have to stick all the way out above the... above the roof that we construct. Yeah, I think that's looking good. So And I think I don't mind sort of keeping things quite open on the sides. That'll give us a little bit more light to work with in the bottom half of the structure. Since it's dark though, let's head home, and I think we'll be calling it an episode here, guys. I think this one's been pretty productive, and again, apologies to all of you guys who have been crying on about the Galdr table, but we're there finally. So I think this cape is really going to help us with the exploration quite a bit. Speaking of exploration, we have explored all of the Mistlands here, and I don't think there's anything else of interest. So in the next episode, I think we're going to mix in a bit of sailing down to this area, or we might actually do a bit of sailing to essentially get ourselves back home, because there's some springs and some black metal that I would need to deliver out to our Mistlands home if we're going to have one of those ballistas set up. Now, one thing that I'm not 100% sure of though, guys, is whether or not I actually need a ballista there. It seems a bit overkill if I got, like, for example, 2. But if I maybe set up 1 just in case, but perhaps maybe those ballistas are better used here at our actual home, specifically for dealing with those attacks. Because no doubt, I think some of these attacks are going to get tougher and tougher, so, you know, the more help we get, obviously, the better. But anyway, just still thinking about all of that. Obviously, one thing that I can action immediately, though, is going to a brand new Mistlands location, so that might be on the cards for the next one. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys all leaving those comments and putting the likes down on the video. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.